Alright, hello and welcome back to some more F1 2021 My Team. We are here today for the British Grand Prix, which is my home race and the team's home race, so hopefully we can do well, but we don't unfortunately have a very good track record here at Silverstone. A lot of corners I haven't really managed to do well before, but I have been putting in some practice off of this. Even on the Assetto Corsa as well, I've been chucking a couple of laps around, so I'm a bit more confident in myself this time. Alright, into qualifying then. Again, still not amazing around the track, but I think, you know, I can pull off an alright qualifying for the car. It's still not maxed out yet, but we're still fighting for a championship, so hopefully we can get the qualifying to prove that. Coming through, it's not looking great. A P14, I think, just behind Mick.
Great Britain, then, one of only two countries to have held a Grand Prix in every single year of the Formula One World Championship, and the circuit extends that record further for today's Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of the Silverstone circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into Turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Yuki Tsunoda lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Gasly, Max Verstappen, and Giovinazzi, Bottas, Perez, Norris, and Carlos Sainz, Raikkonen, Ocon, Mick Schumacher, Reed, Stroll, Russell, Nobuharu Matsushita, and Jack Aitken, Joe, Tigtum, Latifi, and Nikita Mazepin. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Starting P14 then, behind our teammate. Hopefully we can get an alright start and get past as many people in the first couple of laps as we can. Because, you know, you never know when, like, a car's going to get held up by the person in front and then you can just slip past the both of them. It's happened before. I've had, like, a three-person overtake on, so we'll see. But anyways, here we are in sunny Britain for the first time in a long time. We are underway for the British Grand Prix. Schumacher on our left, he gets a pretty bad start. So does Ocon. We go past both of them. However, Schumacher is fighting back a little bit, but we go past him into Turn 1, heading down towards Village now. Raikkonen and Sainz battling ahead. We get past both of them. A little bit of contact with Sainz and Raikkonen there, but nothing too major. Behind Norris, now we go around the outside into the loop, and we are up and past, going down the hangar straight now, behind Bottas, behind Perez. Gonna see if we can get a little move up into Brooklands. We can just about slip past Bottas there, managing to gain another position up into P8. Perez ahead of us as we go towards Copse Corner, losing the rear end a little bit there. I don't think we'll be able to catch up to Perez by the end of this lap. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem. We have Yuki Tsunoda setting the fastest lap of the race, as he got his first pole in a very, very long time. Through Turn 1, through Abbey, going towards Village. Now we go for a dive down the inside of Sergio Perez, then on our left. We managed to get past very, very nicely, very cleanly as well. Lap 4, Giovinazzi, Leclerc, Verstappen, all battling ahead of us. Can we get past any of them into Village? Yes, we can. We go past the Alpine of Giovinazzi, then Leclerc ahead of us. Towards Copse Corner we go on lap 4, round the inside. Can we get past Leclerc? Just about managing. He's still right on us through towards Magnussen Beckett's, which I think I can finally take fast enough now without falling off the track, which is very good for us. On lap 5, DRS down the hanger straight as we go towards Stowe. Verstappen ahead, Hamilton just getting overtaken by Gasly ahead of us. They're all battling again, and they're constantly doing it towards the chicane here. We can't catch up, but we are very, very close behind. We are still within DRS range of Verstappen. Hamilton and Verstappen battling it towards Copse Corner. Will there be a clean pass here? Not yet. Verstappen very, very close behind Hamilton, but not managing to get past. Holding each other up though. We have managed to catch up by quite a bit. Coming towards the chicane then behind Hamilton and Verstappen. We go around the inside of both of them into the first corner of the chicane, taking the inside line past them both. Here's an onboard from Lewis Hamilton, then battling it out, and we're just there. We just appear out of the middle of nowhere. Going down the hanger straight then towards Stowe. Hamilton, Verstappen behind us, still battling. Tsunoda and Gasly ahead. Will anyone pit on lap 7? Not just yet. Oh no, Tsunoda's in. Okay. People are calling the pit stops now, so we're going to have to get on that quite soon. Schumacher's in as well.
Mick is in the pits. Mick in the pits.
So we're going to have to get on that pretty soon, or we will get undercuts. Lap 8 behind Pierre Gasly in the McLaren, our former teammate. He's boxing. We're boxing. We got very... Ooh, flipping hell. Almost collided into the rear of the McLaren there. Bloody Nora. Can't be having that. Leclerc doesn't pit. Sainz doesn't either, I don't believe. Sainz doesn't either, no. Okay. McLaren pits. And he's got hold up by Giovinazzi. No way. We might manage to get the faster pit stop.
Exit
And we are out. And we are ahead of Pierre Gasly as we go towards the exit.
No more scheduled pit stops.
In P7, Gasly is behind Tsunoda ahead by 0.8 seconds. But more importantly, we have managed to get an overtake on Pierre Gasly as Giovinazzi held him up pulling into the pits. Behind Yuki Tsunoda then, lap 9 towards the chicane of the end of the lap. Round the outside we go. Round the outside and past Yuki Tsunoda to pretty much put ourselves in P1 once everyone else has pitted. Lap 10, P3, Zhou in the Alfa Romeo and Sainz in the Ferrari. Neither of them have pitted just yet, but we have, and we're now just on the charge. As long as we can just keep Tsunoda behind and not lose too much time, we might get a victory here at home today, which doesn't happen too often.
4 laps of fuel remaining. Don't panic just yet, but we've seen a problem at our end. We're looking into it.
That is not something you want to be hearing, as both Sainz and Zhou pit. We would be out in P1. Oh, I pray that we don't get an engine issue. Towards Village, we're just going to have to go cautiously now. I beg no.
Okay,
oh, for
we have a severe engine issue. Find a safe space to retire or return to the pits.
I'm in disbelief,
This is
man.
serious. We need you to retire as soon as
Again.
possible.
What's that? That's 2 times this season we've been taken out by an engine malfunction. we were on track to win as well. It was going to happen. I could feel it happening. But no. Cheers, game. Oh.
Are you alright? Engine off. Engine
And you
off.
wonder why I don't upload all the time anymore. This is just too frustrating. Oh no. You can't see me right now, but my head is in my hands. I'm in utter disbelief.
Brilliant stuff.
Yuki
from
Tsunoda though,
today.
looks
What
like
a
he's going to win,
superb
so
victory.
at least it isn't a championship rival, I guess. That's a positive.
Ant, talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
And it's time now for the podium celebrations, and how well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity to race and to win. AlphaTauri are your winners here today.
Not really what you want to be seeing. The only championship contender who did well though there was Max with 16 points. Mick not even in the points. So actually, it could have gone worse. It could have gone way, way worse. Max Verstappen, P3. So I'm hoping with that poor performance from every one of the championship contenders, well, other than Max, that we might still be in with a chance here. I mean, what this is a midway point of the season. This is race number 8 of 16, so we still have long enough to pull back and still win this championship. But looking at the standings, it's a 14-point gap between me and Verstappen. So another race like this, and Verstappen will take the lead, which isn't good. Constructors-wise, then, we're ahead by 22 points on Red Bull. Anyways, thank you for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time, where things are really, really going to start heating up.